Good morning. Today is April 24th, 2025. I am done trading for today. It was a losing day today for me and Emily. So let's just get into it of what I took. So I had taken a demand setup on gold. As you can see, it didn't work out. So this was my demand setup right here. We had a minor breakup structure right here, but it wasn't that great of a breakup structure. We also had a 1 minute demand attached to this 5 minute demand, so there was that. Okay, I'll go over more in a bit. So on the 15 minute, this was very important for me to look at because you guys can see all these wicks on the 15 minute, and that just made me feel like I should have passed on this trade. Before I hopped in this trade, I was like, this trade really isn't the best trade, because if we go on the 15 minute, we're constantly wicking the 200 EMA. Like, that should already be a sign like, hey, like, this is not a good spot to buy, you know? Anyways, on the 1 hour, we were kind of in the middle of the 13 EMA and the 50 SMA. So that was also a little bit like iffy, because we could have, this shows that we probably are in a range, which we are. Looking at the 5 minute, we're kind of in a range. When things like this happen on the higher time frame, it just shows that it isn't a good place to even trade yet. Like, you got to let it break out. On the 4 hour, now that I'm looking at it, we're also in the middle of the EMAs, which, like I said, I think we might be much in a range all day. But on the daily, we were in a green candle, so that was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna take my chances on this, and I did. I accepted the risk, and I was constantly looking at the 15 minute, because I was like, okay, if this candle closes above the 200, like, I feel confident that we're going to hit TP. Like, I would feel confident, but we weren't. And I was like, all right. So when this candle was shooting down, I was like, this might be a losing trade, because it was just shooting in really kind of fast. But I didn't really manage this trade the way I needed to, now that I'm done trading and I'm trying to, like, look back to the trade that I just took. I am reflecting on the things that I didn't do good. So the first thing I didn't do good is I didn't really trust myself before I took this trade. I was looking at the 15 minute, and I was looking at the wicks, like I said, and I was like, okay, this isn't really the best trade to take. Like, we're not in a good position to take a trade right now. And on the 5 minute, we looked okay. Like, we aren't really trending, but if you can see, we are making higher highs. Like, we are breaking structure. So that was like, okay, I took my chances on this. But the thing that I didn't do good is I entered 2 contracts on this trade, and I should have only traded 1 contract. If I'm being honest, I should have never taken this as a 2 trade contract, because this wasn't an A+ setup. This was like a B- setup, because of the higher time frame. And yeah, it's mostly like the higher time frame. But yeah, so I had lost $106 on this trade, 106 and 64 cents on this trade. So that brings me to having so far a red week, because I have taken only 3 trades this week, and I only won on Monday, but lost. I did. Oh my god, I didn't even like record this, but I had taken a trade on an Asian session on ES. Let me show you. I think I still have it marked up. I gotta show y'all what I took. Where is the price? Oh, okay. No, it wasn't. What day was this? Monday? No. It was on Tuesday. Oh, it was this trade. Okay. So this was around, like, I think it was around, like, I forgot the time, but I think it was like 10 or something. And no, it was like, yeah, like 9 or 10. and I had taken this demand on ES, and it looks so good to me. Like, I personally, I liked it. I was like, okay, this is, we're above the EMAs. We have a nice, like, we have so much gaps to fill above. The higher time frame around this time looked good too. I was like, okay, we had a 15-minute demand as well attached to this. I believe so. Let me see. What day was April? Okay. Right here. Yeah, see, like, we had this 15-minute demand right here attached to it. So I was like, okay, like, this looks good. Like, I'm taking my chances on it. I did only put in one contract because I wasn't sure how. I never traded Asian, so I was like, I'm not going to risk a lot, So I put one contract in, and as you can see, it went up a bit, but then it hits my stop loss, and I was on this night, I think it was, yeah, Tuesday. It was kind of hard because I was like, damn, I should have never taken it, but I honestly, it's fine because I did take my chance on it, and it just made me think. It showed me that I need to stick to my rules. Like, every time I break my rules and I trade out of my trading session, it doesn't work out for me. So it's like, girl, when are you gonna learn? So I took it, lost, but then later that night, it literally shot up all the way till this day, I guess. Well, it's going down, but it's still, like, as you can see, it is what it is. It's fine. But yeah, this gold is what I took, and I am red for the week. Let's see how much I'm red in the week. Let's see. But we do have we have Friday tomorrow, so hopefully I can catch something nice. I mean, I'm not going to rush into anything, but I definitely need that. Oh wait, that runner tomorrow. 106 plus 56. So I am kind of break even because I lost this week $162 combined from today and the Asian session. The trade I took, and then I have one trade that I made 155. So 155. So I am $7 in the red this week, which is pretty much a break even. But I am still in the green for the month, which is only, well, $80 for the month, which I'm still, like, grateful for because, the overall goal is to end profitable every month. So yeah, so tomorrow, I need to be on my game. I need to really just be patient, trust what I see, and just take things with confidence, and also work on my risk management because I think that I'm not doing that well with, it was just this trade that I wasn't doing well with my risk management. Everything else, like, I have been doing really good. I've been trusting the things I have been taking, but also this trade just made me really, like, think, like, damn, I'm not, this trade should have only been one contract. Like, that's all I'm gonna say is this shouldn't have been, I should have lowered my risk on this trade, but it is what it is now. But yeah, that's about it. I am done for today. One trade and done. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys made some money this week, and hopefully you guys are in the green so far this month too. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.